everyone, my name is Valerie. Welcome to my kitchen in Edmond, Oklahoma. I'm so happy and honored to be representing Kraft Foods Philadelphia brand cream cheese, one of my favorite products, and Miss Paula Dean. Today I am going to be preparing for you creamy, dreamy Philadelphia cream cheese chicken enchiladas. I have been making these enchiladas for years for friends and families, and it's one of my most requested recipes at any gathering that I go to. Today, the first thing I'm going to start with is the sauce. It's just a few simple ingredients, and the first ingredients is a 16-ounce container of sour cream, a 10-ounce can of green chili sauce, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. And that's pretty easy. Those are the ingredients for the sauce, and you just stir that up together until it's a smooth consistency. And then we're going to get ready to set that aside to make the filling for the chicken enchiladas, and that's where we really get cooking. Okay, as you can see, I have all this sauce all together, and now we can get started. Here is the sauce, what the consistency you're looking for, and now we can get started with the filling. I have already started, I've already shredded the chicken breast. It's about approximately 3 or 4 chicken breasts that you cook and shred. And there's many different ways to do this. I like to boil my chicken on top of the stove. You can also cook your chicken in the oven and then shred it. I've before been known to get a rotisserie chicken and do that. It's however you like to cook chicken and is easiest for you. But for me, I've already shredded the chicken, and I've caramelized an onion, about a half a cup or a half of a white or yellow onion, and I've cooked that and added the chicken to it. And now what really sets apart my enchiladas from other people's chicken enchiladas is an 8-ounce softened package of Philadelphia brand cream cheese. That is what makes the creamiest, dreamiest enchiladas. It binds them all together and what truly sets my enchiladas apart. So I'm going to add the softened cream cheese to my already cooked chicken and enchilada mixture. As you can see, it just creams nicely together. I'm going to go ahead and turn my stove top off. And after I get this all mixed together, I will begin the process of adding the filling to my tortillas. I prefer to use flour tortillas. You could use corn. Again, it's kind of your preference. This just makes it so creamy. Okay, here's my filling all mixed together. And now to assemble them, I add a little sauce to each flour tortilla. I do about 10 flour tortillas. Add just a little of the sauce. And then I'm going to top the filling. And we'll roll those up and put them in the pan. And after we get these rolled, we're going to put them in a pan and top them with the remaining sauce and a little cheese. And we will put them in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Okay, now the fun part, the rolling. You just get in here, you kind of get your fingers a little messy, roll them up, begin placing them in the pan. I grew up across the street from a friend of mine, the Styles, and they had moved in from Texas, and she helped to develop my love for Tex-Mex cooking and entertaining. And every time I make these, I think of the Styles. Okay, we're about to finish up with the last one. That fills the pan nicely. Let me kind of dry my hands off here. And then we pour the remaining sauce on top of the enchiladas and spread it all over. And to finish it off, we top it off with some shredded Colby Jack cheese, about 2 cups of Colby Jack cheese. If you don't like it as cheesy, you're welcome to do a little less. And the final thing we do is we drizzle a little bit of whipping cream. Just a couple tablespoons on top. And then we're going to cover it with foil and bake it for 30 minutes. And as soon as they're done, we'll try them. So stick with me, you're not going to want to miss how the final outcome is. Well, it's time to get the chicken enchiladas out of the oven. They're cooked and ready to try. Remove the foil and you can see the finished product. And now's the best part, the eating part. They just scoop out of here. You can tell they're just nice and creamy all the way through, thanks to the Philadelphia brand cream cheese. And before I get ready to take a bite, this is how they look on the plate. Before I get ready to taste them, I would like to talk to you just briefly about my why for entering this. Besides my general love of cooking and entertaining, my reason is my wonderful family, my husband Ron and my 2 wonderful daughters, Lacey and Caroline. They're here joining me right now. This has been a milestone year for my family. My oldest daughter, Lacey, graduated last week from high school and will be attending college this fall. My daughter, Caroline, turned 16 in a few months, and this has been a big year for our family, and I've taught my girls to dream big, and that's what we're doing with this Real Women of Philadelphia contest, Dreaming Big.
I am going off to college in the fall, and I'm really going to miss my mom's homemade cooking because she's so good at it, and she's always taught me to cook, and I really appreciate that.
I love my mom's cooking because she has always taught me to cook and encouraged me to get in the kitchen and help her cook as well.
All right, now the final moment, the actual tasting of it, and I guess since I made it, I feel like I get to try it first.
Good stuff.
Delicious. Bye everyone, thanks for joining us today.